What is up, Hardcore Nation? It's Hardcore Christopher here, and as you can tell, I've been in a little bit of a anime mood as of late. Monday, it was an anime Try Not to Laugh. Tuesday, it was a Yu-Gi-Oh! Try Not to Laugh. And now today, I am going to be reacting to Watch Mojo's Top 10 Dragon Ball Z Transformations. And this video is from 4 years ago. So this should be very interesting.
Hair dye? Check. Blue contacts? Check. Abnormal lung capacity for steady screaming?
Fun fact about the screaming in Dragon Ball Z, actors have passed out from all that screaming.
You know it! Welcome to WatchMojo.com, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 Dragon Ball Z transformations. One of the most popular animated television shows ever, thanks to the over-the-top martial arts action, crazy characters, and their constant power-ups. To make the list, the transformations must be memorable or have a lasting impact on the world of DBZ.
Then let's both go all in. No more tricks, no reserves.
Very well, monkeys first.
Number 10, Goku and Vegeta turn Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan.
Couldn't you have just said Super Saiyan God? Or Super Saiyan Blue? I wouldn't say it had a lasting impression.
We start our list with the highest transformation possible in Dragon Ball Z to date. Goku and Vegeta have trained constantly to increase their planet-shattering powers throughout the franchise. They already seemed like godly material, but still, the blue hair makes it official and noteworthy.
So what is this, Super Saiyan with blue hair dye?
It's a little more complicated than that.
Unlike Goku's previous taste of being a Super Saiyan God, he transformed here using his own ki, not borrowing it from other members of his alien race. Making Goku and Vegeta's transformation to Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan is as impressive as it is redundant to say out loud. Number 9, Evil Boo transforms into Super Boo!
This I agree with.
Boo was a childlike character with too much power for his own good. When facing off against the manifestation of his own anger, known as Evil Boo, Boo used his chocolate beam attack. Evil Boo redirected this attack, thereby turning Boo into a chocolate bar instead, which he then proceeded to eat. Of all Dragon Ball Z transformations, this one is the most unusual, with the lead up to it being both humorous and kind of disturbing. Not to mention the fact that it gave Hercule that much needed character development. Number 8, Frieza transforms multiple times.
The only reason why I would say that Frieza's transformations were memorable is because of all the damage he did afterwards. In those transformations, I might add.
Frieza is capable of so many physical alterations, we couldn't just pick one. First, he changed into a hulking combatant. Then he topped it with a nightmare fuel appearance similar to that of a xenomorph. Though in retrospect those changes, while dramatic, were just the space tyrant toying with our heroes. We're left to believe that he'll be even larger for the third change, but then he goes the opposite direction. He becomes smaller, more compact. It lends well to the unpredictability of the character, and proves that sometimes less is more terrifying. Number 7, Goku goes Super Saiyan 3 against Majin Buu.
I'll agree with that.
Yep, there's a Super Saiyan 3, a transformation so beyond that it takes a good while to pull it off.
Not only does it take a while to pull off the transformation. Goku also wasted the rest of his time that he had on Earth just to do it.
Tidal waves, hurricanes, a planet-wide earthquake, and the world even goes dark for a moment. Seriously, Goku, aren't you supposed to be protecting Earth from this sort of thing? And while this is all happening, voice actor Sean Schemmel sounds like his voice box is damn near gonna explode.
What is the moment
You came to the conclusion
you were a racist?
Our world will change because of dialogue like this.
in all my discussions about race, I've never heard like this admit that is actually going on.
Okay, these ads are annoying.
I brushed my teeth.
Especially when they're not skippable.
And what does it end up looking like? Why, a glorious mullet, of course. Oh, and for the record, eyebrows are kind of overrated.
I'm sorry that took so much longer than the others, but I haven't had much occasion to practice this one. This is what I call a Super Saiyan 3.
Number 6, Goku and Vegeta turn into Vegito.
Put this on! Right now! I know it sounds strange, but you have to...
One of 6 million pets in animal shelters in the neighborhood. He found it in a boy with special needs, who also needed him. As part of our love promise, Subaru and our retailers host adoption events.
I don't agree.
28 million
Do it, please hurry! What for?
Goku and Vegeta's rivalry stretches through the DBZ franchise.
You have to let it go!
They were able to briefly set aside that after being outclassed by Super Buu as individuals. The fusion dance wouldn't quite cut it, and instead the Potara earrings were required when the two most powerful Z fighters become one in Vegito. This transformation isn't just memorable for the crazy power level. Despite being polar opposites, the two Saiyans become one being who offered the mercy of Goku mixed with the arrogance of Vegeta. Alright!
Only issue. If it wasn't for Majin Buu's, or in this case, Super Buu's, stomach acid that deteriorated the Potara earrings, Goku and Vegeta would... Well, Vegeta would have 2 wives. That being Chi-Chi and Bulma. And they would stay in the Vegito form forever. So I would prefer the fusion dance. Even though I'd look like a complete idiot doing said dance.
Unbelievable!
Number 5, Vegeta goes Super Saiyan for the first time.
Nobody kills Kakarot while
I agree with that. I agree with this pick.
I'm around.
Destiny has reserved that pleasure for me!
Vegeta spends most of the DBZ series trying to catch up to Goku's level. So, when Goku achieves Super Saiyan before the Saiyan Prince, Vegeta did not take it well. Training like a man-possessed, his obsession pushed him to an emotional and
That's to say the least.
physical breaking point.
Join the Super Saiyan Club!
This transformation wasn't memorable for its flamboyant manifestation like many of the others. Instead, Vegeta nonchalantly turns up with his new powers in a manner befitting of the big-headed Prince of Saiyans.
King of Saiyans.
Number 4, Trunks and Goten become Gotenks.
That's perfect. Your levels are exactly the same. Okay, whenever you're ready.
This is Goten and Trunks' absurd dance that ended up being a cultural staple. The kids were established as fighting naturals early on, able to achieve Super Saiyan with relative ease. Having them combine into one being not only doubled their strength, but the merging also gave us a new character in Gotenks. Feel that?
Yes, everything you just said is true. However, Gotenks is more arrogant than ever. I'd even say more arrogant than Vegito.
What power? He's the one, alright. There's no doubt about it. And while that being becoming Super Saiyan 3 was also incredible, the first fusion made our list because it added to the DBZ universe mythos. fans went from asking who could beat who in a fight to which two fighters should merge next. Ooh, the possibilities.
Fat Tinks.
Number 3, Cell transforms into his perfect form.
I agree with this.
Perfect Cell was Cell's final transformation as the already incredibly powerful artificial life form. Cell's change was a long and incredibly brutal ride. This DBZ metamorphosis caused drama across the planet.
Unless you're the imperfect Cell that got defeated by Trunks in the future.
Darkening the sky, parting the clouds, starting tidal waves, making tornadoes, and irradiating the entire globe with crackling anime-style energy. Then there's the spectacle of the almost blinding blue dome around Cell. DBZ fans were presented with a new villain who was seemingly unstoppable. Number 2, Gohan goes Super Saiyan 2 against Cell.
I agree, and I think number 1 is going to be Goku goes Super Saiyan for the first time.
Your energy is beginning to swell. That's good. Now take your anger and feed off of it. Use it to unleash your power.
Since episode 1, there have always been hints about his untapped hidden power. Throughout the series, we've only seen brief glimpses of that power up until this point. However, Gohan's gentle nature prevented him from fully unleashing his maximum potential without mercy. It's not until seeing his friends dying at the hands of Perfect Cell that Goku and Chi-Chi's little boy lets his restraints go. We watched him from day 1 of training as an overly mothered child to become a fighter that rivaled even Goku. Gohan's transformation wasn't about the fireworks. It was the pride in seeing him come into his own.
Now Cell will battle a warrior 11 years.
And then after this moment, he completely got lazy and lost everything. Pretty much, except for Super Saiyan.
In the making on the next Dragon Ball Z.
Before we unveil our top pick, here are a few honorable mentions.
Gogeta. Really? This was pretty much expected.
I want him to
Goten, you're a Super Saiyan!
never gonna be normal.
I don't think this is memorable. I'm sorry, but once we found out that Trunks could go Super Saiyan, and then Vegeta asks Trunks if Goku's kid could go Super Saiyan, Trunks says yes. It's a done deal.
Oh my gosh, this is unbelievable!
This was memorable. Good pick too.
Number 1, Goku turns Super Saiyan for the first time.
Called it. And I could call this from a mile away, because it was the most memorable transformation in Dragon Ball Z.
Goku going Super Saiyan for the first time is not only at the top of our list, but it's arguably the most iconic moment in the series.
I won't let you get away with this!
It's impossible to visualize the character without him summoning his chi into a golden glow and blonde highlights. This is the transformation that all others are judged by.
And none can compare, I may add.
After all the weeks of showing off Frieza's strength and cruelty, Goku powering up to avenge his best friend Krillin gave fans goosebumps. It's a visual summation of DBZ as a whole. Hard work transcends any obstacle.
Gohan, listen very carefully. You must leave this planet now and take Piccolo with you. Got it?
that ever happened.
Oh man, Mr. Satan's not exactly a warrior. His lack of understanding about energy can hurt too.
For more powered up top 10s published every day, be sure to
I agree with your list. Some I would change.
subscribe to WatchMojo.com.
Say anything to you? He said, I know you want it. Then he put Then he used a condom. Yes.
What will be the first thing you do as soon as you're able? At IKEA, we wondered that too. We found that people didn't say catching a new movie or going on a trip. It was to simply be with loved ones. Let's get ready for what's next. IKEA.
Male 6 foot wears a hoodie and a baseball cap. Well, that narrows it down. They were pushing. He said he had a gun, said, I know you want it.
Okay, guys, I'm gonna.
No, but I think we're looking at a
I hope you all enjoyed my reaction to Watch Mojo's
We need a sketch artist down here now.
Now? No. We've already spent
Top
enough
10
time with
transformations.
girls. We'll do it first thing in the morning.
The list was actually pretty good for being 4 years old.
Both of you.
It wasn't great though. Don't forget to like. It really helps me out on these videos. Well, on all my videos actually. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell because you'll never know when I upload. Because without doing that, you'll never know when I upload, and I upload once a day on the usual. And don't forget to sound off in the comments below because I love hearing from all you beautiful people. I'm Hardcore Christopher. Keep it hardcore, everyone.